going on, BC? And what's going on, brother Lazarus, Duane? Oh man, Duane, I've just been cracking, working all day, and I got an email. I get emails from certain people right when they upload a new video, and sometimes, you know, one of those people is Derek too, and Derek floods my inbox happily. But I got this email and it said Lazarus has uploaded a video, and then the little subject said 300 subs. I said, holy shit. Oh man, that's awesome. I gotta watch this. So I watched it, not even expecting a contest. And before we even go there, you know, Duane, brudda Lazarus, brudda from another mother. I gotta tell you, it couldn't happen to a better guy to have gotten 300 people that are just totally interested in what you have to say, what you're doing. Because man, from the first video, you hooked me. And it was way back when. I can't even remember the first video I watched that you posted, but undrop this. I mean, I can just remember some key ones. And yeah, I mean, there was one where you came home from a thrift store. You had the calling. You weren't gonna go, but you went, and you got some killer scores. One of them was a David Gilmour LP. It had like a pixelated back, and that might be a boot. And there was one, I don't think it was the same video, but where you found, it might have been Aphrodite's Child, and you had to cut it and make a custom cover out of it. Then there was some other videos stick out in mind where you found your reel-to-reel player that's up on your shelf there, and you were just so stoked about having found that and wanted it for so long. I mean, just Duane, man, the childlike excitement in your eyes was unreal, unparalleled. Showing your Genesis collection, stepping through, yes, and those are just more recent ones, where you took off to meet the Ozmeister, Ozzy. I mean, yeah, Duane, all I have to do is close my eyes, and I can just see your crazy ass with your black hat and showing your tats, and I really look forward to your videos, Duane. I really look forward to your comments on mine. You know, I get an email that says Laz's comments, and I'm like, oh, cool. I just, you know, man, I like a lot of people in the VC, Duane, I just really look forward to your videos. Whatever you decide to show or say or do, or I found tapes at a flea market, and whatever it is, I just really look forward to it. You just give off such a positive vibe. You have such a great energy. There's just so many parallels between Duane and I that we've found over time. Our wives have the same name. And I mean, Duane is a few years older than me, not much, like 4 or 5 years older than me. But we're just on such a parallel in terms of interests, and so it's funny. We often say, you know, you're my brother from another mother, you know. And I mean, we obviously share the same wavelength with heavy metal, but also with new wave, and all the video where you posted pictures of you in your Adam Ant costume at the end. That one sticks out as well. It's just so cool. So. I mean, dude, so many just kick-ass Duane memories, Lazarus video memories, and in Duane, I mean this straight from the heart. I honestly hope, for no reason, do you ever decide to stop hitting that record button. Please, please don't. There would be a gaping hole in the VC, and with me, if you did that. And should the day ever come that you do decide to do that, I have two things to ask. Please let me kick your ass with my Doc Martens, all laced up, to talk you out of it. And please, make sure you get my personal email address, phone number. I know you have my address, so we can stay in touch. I truly feel like I've found and made a friend for life in you, Duane. Enough of that. I thought that was important to say, though, because I truly mean all those things, Duane. I really do. But to your questions, 3 kick-ass questions. These are so fun. I'll try to be quick with these. And one is, show a record you discovered through the vinyl community, because that's why we're all here. You said it best. That record is going to be Captain Beefheart and his magic band, Shiny Beast, Bat Chain Puller. This is a record I discovered from Fred, Big Star 1000. Let me tell you what I knew about Captain Beefheart coming into the vinyl community. Jack shit. Nothing. And Fred was doing a video, must have been 8 or 10 months ago, and there was this, whatever was going in the background, and I was like, I had to send him a message. I was like, what is that? And he told me, it's Captain Beefheart. 4 clicks later, it was en route to the greater Boston area, and here it is. And this is probably my top record I ever discovered through the VC. I might be getting damn close to needing a new copy of this. It's just listen to the piss out of this record. It's so good. Captain Beefheart is just a madman and all over the place. And I've since talked to Fred about other records, and he's guided me into where to head next, because Captain Beefheart is stuff from up, down, left, right. It's challenging, and I dig that. You know, Derek would tell you it ain't product. It ain't product. It's music, and he's right. Fred, thank you. Records shown by other members in the VC that you want. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Thou shalt not covet my ass. Duane, you're so right. I mean, just people show stuff and you're like, oh, let me just go ahead and fill out an application at Taco Bell. I need another job to support this habit. And I gotta say, too, tonight I'm wildly guilty of staging the back wall here for Brother Duane. Usually I'll just put stuff up there that I feel like looking at. It's wallpaper or stuff I'm listening to and just too damn lazy to put away. But tonight for Brother Duane we have Maiden's Number of the Beast, Blue Oyster Cult's Fire of Unknown Origin. I know that's one of Duane's favorites. Mr. Ponte, Enigmatic Ocean. It's my favorite Ponte LP, and I know Duane loves Ponte. Adam and the Ants, of course. Not Adam and the Ants. Prince Charming. We got Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys. I know, again, that's one of Duane's favorites. The Yes album. Bronski Beat. Duane, Bronski Beat. Bronski Beat, man. Halloween. Woohoo! Early Halloween. Except Balls to the Wall. This is my Duane wall, and it's going to stay that way, Duane. At least until I need to get at something that's behind Ponte or Adam or whatever. That's Duane wall. So records shown in the VC that you want. I'm just going to pick one. One jumps out to mind. There's a million, but again, Big Star 1000 showed an early prog LP. It was called Caravan. What was the name of it? It's a prog record from '71. It was from Caravan. The name of it completely escapes me right now. What the hell ever. Caravan. If I could do it all over again, maybe I think was the name of it. I obviously didn't pick it up. I think I hit eBay and Discogs that night, and it was like $50-$60, so I had to kind of tune it out, but until I find a less expensive copy. But that's one. And then recommendations for Lazarus. Okay, I can do that. Duane, I recommend, if you're not already familiar with your vast music knowledge and your varied interests, which I love, dude. First, Blancmange. Happy Families. Blancmange is, you could call them British synth pop, British, not new wave. But the reason, very boring back cover. Laz, the reason I would recommend this to you is your love for synth pop. If you love Bronski Beat and you dig Adam and the Ants, you'll dig Blancmange. Again, British synth pop, but one of the reasons I made this jump out was just killer bass lines on this record. And in Duane, if you don't know, is a bass player. And just some killer bass lines, some killer Eastern European instrumentation they wiggle in here with sitars and stuff. Just a fantastic record, their debut. And I think it might have been I Can't Explain. You did get some MTV airplay in the early days of MTV. Second, Duane, I'm going to recommend 80s thrash. This is Snow White, All Hail to Thee. It's from 1984. Snow White has the distinction of being the 80s thrash metal band with a female singer. And so, Duane, it kind of takes just that kick-ass mid-80s thrash sound, and by thrash, Duane, I'm thinking like, not Master of Puppets, because I'm sorry, that's not thrash. And don't even talk to me about what's thrash and what's not. Master of Puppets ain't thrash. Sorry. Rain and Blood, yes. Puppets, no. Snow White, though. Thrash, I'm thinking, Duane, like, kind of like a Nuclear Assault or Halloween, that kind of sound, just in your face, but with a female vocalist. So it's challenging to get into, at least it was for me, way back in the day, because that's not what I wanted to hear or was used to hearing. But Duane, if you can find a copy, give it a shot. Snow White, mid-80s, pure in-your-face thrash. And the last one I have to recommend, if you don't already have it or haven't heard of it, it's pretty common, is the Less Than Zero soundtrack. Look at this love the top of this has gotten from moving. So the Less Than Zero soundtrack, for no reason other than it's just a complete mishmash of different styles and different people. I mean, you have Slayer doing Inagata Davida. You have LL Cool J on this record. But the two that stick out for me here are definitely Slayer's Inagata Davida. And Glenn Danzig turns in what is one of his finest performances in either the Misfits, Sam Hain, or solo. And that is You and Me, Less Than Zero. Just a song that starts here and explodes into this crescendo. It's amazing. Duane, if you don't already have it on CD, vinyl, or tape, check it out. That's as long as I'm going to go tonight. Thanks everybody that's watched and stuck with me. And rather than thanking all my subscribers, and I thank you all. I love all of you guys. Thank you to Duane's subscribers. For everyone that played any part in pushing Duane over 300, thank you. Recommend him to your friends. Recommend him to other VC members. And push his ass over 1,000. Because he deserves it. He's just a killer, straight up, straight talking, just decent guy. And you know what? There's just not a whole lot left in the world. So Duane, Lazarus, love you, brother, truly, from my heart. Love all you in the VC. Thanks for watching. And Duane, congrats and Merry Christmas, brother. Take care, guys. Ciao. Oh, shit. Stay in the groove.